Hi, what's up? Back at it again. Today we're going to go through energy balance and what that means and how you can apply it to yourself. So energy is the fuel of life. We need it for the function, development and growth of our bodily processes. So everything from cellular regrowth to organ function and just movement. The energy needed by our organs and bodily functions accounts for up to 60 to 70% of our energy requirements. This is known as our BMR, or basal metabolic rate. About 10% of the energy that we need goes into processing, digesting and sorting the energy that we consume. So that energy coming from sort of food, drink, anything that's got calories in it basically. And the remaining energy goes into the activity and the movement that we produce each day. If you don't have enough fuel or sufficient fuel, then your body will begin to feel sort of lethargic, and you'll really feel run down and struggle to keep going unless you're clever about it. But we'll go into that into a little bit more detail in a bit. So where do we get energy from? It all comes down to the food that we eat containing calories, so your macronutrients. Don't be fooled by liquid. So your can of Coke or Dr. Pepper or Sprite or anything like that that's got sugar in it. Sugar is, of course, a carbohydrate, and it's going to have calories in it, so make sure that you're tracking that as well. You can find the nutritional and energy information on the packaging of most food and drinks. Some of the others are for example, fruit. You're not necessarily going to get the nutritional information on an apple or banana, so just make sure that you track that as well. Don't neglect them just because there's not a barcode to scan or some info to input into MyFitnessPal. So, weight loss and weight gain. So depending on your daily average energy expenditure and the daily intake that you take in will determine whether you lose weight or gain weight. So for example, if you are burning more calories than you consume, you will lose weight, and vice versa. If you consume too many calories relative to the amount that you burn, you'll gain weight. So your average energy expenditure will vary each day depending on the activity that you do. And so it's hard to give you sort of a defined calorie total that you should or shouldn't be eating unless you are metabolically damaged. I'll go into more detail into metabolic damage and reverse dieting in another video. But if you are in a metabolically stable or metabolically damaged state, it will very, very much change the calorie total or the protocols that we give you. So for now, just let the coaches do the job, and we'll figure it all out for you. So the only thing that is true for everybody is that if your calorie intake matches your calorie expenditure, then you will not change weight. And as I said before, if you eat more than you burn, then you're going to gain weight. If you burn more than you eat, then you're going to lose weight. So, but that being said, on a day-to-day basis, that isn't going to make a difference. So having the odd lazy day or an extremely active day won't make a massive impact over time. So it's the long-term results and lifestyle changes that will really make a difference to you. So it's important to take an active approach to any small changes. But over time, as you progress or lose weight or gain weight, you will obviously see some changes in body weight and therefore your energy requirements. So for example, if you lose weight, you will need a lower energy intake to maintain your everyday needs. And so the energy balance basically reestablishes itself to a new total that you're going to need to be taking in each day or burning each day. And that's where it gets tricky, and without correct structure, you might fall down and get into that position where you become metabolically damaged, because you'll end up doing more exercise each time and eating less just to create that energy deficit, because your body's very efficient at being lazy, and it doesn't really like doing too much work for not enough results. So it's important that we keep an eye on that, but that's for the job of the coaches to determine for you. All you got to do is just follow the protocols that we prescribe, basically. Just as a quick overview, it's important to make small changes that are sort of sustainable over time. And as a good rule of thumb, you should eat more and You should move more and eat less. I'll just go over that again. You should move more and eat less. That is to lose weight. I would suggest to everybody to move more, just create that energy deficit through exercise rather than starving yourself, basically. But yeah, if you've got any other questions relating to sort of energy expenditure, energy balance, any way of weight loss or weight gain, get in touch with your personal coach, or send me a message personally, or post a message in the group Facebook. See you on the next one.